And welcome to the
So am
We Don't Know
I.
Anything podcast.
I'm
Like a submarine sandwich? You're not a dom.
A submissive.
You're a dick, not a dom.
I'm a dom.
Listen, you're one step above fucking Nicki Minaj. You told us last week that just before your husband comes, you go, "Can I get this?" And he goes, "Yes." That's not a fucking a dom. That's a trickster.
What's wrong with that?
A lot is wrong with that.
It gets the job done.
What job?
Excuse me.
Getting what you wanted?
Yes.
You're just mean. Speaking of,
I've done it like 3 times total.
Speaking of, here's my twin, Mitch.
Doesn't he look sexy with my brand new headphones that I don't even wear?
I decline to comment.
You had him buy you new headphones, and you don't wear them.
Can you hear us?
You say that like you're shocked.
I'm not. But I just wanted the audience to know how
I will. You used them a couple of times, but I've been playing Zelda a lot, and that comes out of my television, so I don't need them.
So you made your husband buy you expensive headphones so you can use them once in a while.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to use headphones all day, every day?
If you bought those headphones, and if you were my wife, I would fucking duct tape them.
You get pissed when I wear them because I can't hear you. What do you mean
Why would you get mad at that? Why would you get mad at that? You don't have to hear her. She doesn't have to hear you. Sometimes.
Oh, I talk louder with the headphones on.
By the way, Mitch, happy anniversary. I'm sorry at the same time.
Me too.
Fuck all y'all.
I feel. Listen, you are doing God's work, Mitch. You are doing God's work.
I'm just adding it all up. It's all gonna.
At the end, you're just gonna hand her a bill.
No, that's just when I get my home gym.
He's getting a home gym?
Yeah, because he's too lazy to go to the gym at the apartment complex. That's free.
Sometimes you just don't want to leave the house.
No,
he wants to be closer to you.
No, I meant for when we actually aren't in an apartment complex anymore.
I told you I'm buying you the damn gym.
Well, no,
gym.
The Gime. I'm getting you the Gime equipment.
What's the Gime equipment?
I want to get an adjustable bench and a set of adjustable dumbbells just to have here for the days that I can't make it, and I can at least do something here
in my office.
I was going to do it out in the living room.
Gime. Gym. Gime.
Yeah. It's Jim.
Jim?
It's Gime.
There's no you in there.
We call it Gime.
Who's we? The 13 people in your head?
Me and Mitch. And there's
13 people
inside. Got it right.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Tell us more about your experience with BDSM, Mr. I think I'm Christian Grey. You're not hot enough, by the way.
First of all, I never said I was Christian Grey. Second of all, what does hot have to do with?
Who would want to be Christian Grey? Isn't he super bad?
No, actually,
Christian Grey is secretly gay. Okay, he secretly wants it up the bum. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Okay.
He's
secretly a sub. Got it.
Just because it's a guy in a movie doesn't mean
he was
he's hot.
A sub, and then he turned into a dom.
I've never seen or read 50 Shades.
I kind of was judgy with the first one, but it does have a good story. I like the movies.
I'm not even sure what we're talking about.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch it.
Does she tie you up there, Mitchie?
Christian Grey was a character from Grey's Anatomy, but then I realized that's Meredith Grey.
I don't have to tie him up. I just have to say lay down, and he does it.
It's not true. I'm usually.
It is fucking true.
I'm usually already laying down.
Yeah, true. That is true.
All right, I'm on the couch already. What do you want? How much farther do I have to sit? Where am I going? What am I doing?
Wait a minute. Tell me I have to put down the bag of potato chips.
No, never.
Okay.
Can we stop talking about our sex life with our daughter?
You want to talk about my sex life, and then I
That's
turn around and make it
different.
about your. No, it's not different.
Haley is very interested in how wonderful you're able to now find a G spot.
Yeah.
We want to hear from the girlfriend. Where is she?
She's at work. She's working.
You said
She
she'd
works-
be in the comments.
Well, she has to actually work tonight because there's a lot of shit she's got to be doing. So, but anyway, listen, I told y'all I knew where it was. I didn't say it was. I didn't fucking say I knew it wasn't lying. I knew where it was. It's just sometimes
You said that it was difficult to find, so I told you how to find it.
I know the general location in New Hampshire. Doesn't mean I can draw you a map to it.
There's a G spot, New Hampshire. Yeah, trying to
Did
be
you
fucking.
take this just for me, by the way?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, you told me you
I
were
didn't see it.
cancer free, so I said you a fuck yeah, because I have a fucking heart, unlike you.
I have a heart.
Christopher Miller
Yeah.
has a message.
Huh?
What's up,
Christopher-
Uncle Chris? We love you.
And what the fuck am I? Chopped liver? Total bullshit. You want to get in on this, Chris? I mean, are you a submarine too?
No, he's a dumb.
He's dumb?
Is
A
he a dumb
dumb.
or Subway?
He's
How
a
do you know he's-
dumb
How do you know he's a dom?
because he's my side piece. And Mitch's cousin's best friend, and Owen's godfather, and my best friend.
How do you know he's a dom though?
Because he
I'm-
told me.
Ah.
Yeah, he just said that he's a dom.
Listen, you can say whatever you want. You can say you're a fucking cheese pepperoni pie, but it doesn't make you a cheese pepperoni pie.
Just like you
Right?
say you're Davy and you're really Carlos.
Listen, it's not my fault they changed my name. I didn't want this name.
Do you not believe him?
I was fucking born this way, all right? Baby, I was born this way. See? Thank you.
I like the throwback to In Living Color with the Z
I
formation.
hated it. Those men's and those foosballs outfits, just Cincinnati Browns. Hated
They
it.
did that in the Yes Dance I sent you, Hale.
In the what?
Yeah.
You've
so-
never
Hey,
seen the
Ryan.
Yes Dance?
What yes dance? Why don't you bring it up so that way we can all enjoy the yes dance, whatever that is.
I was kind of enjoying not having
Do the
seen it
fork in
before.
the garbage disposal.
Yeah. Listen, Chris, get on my level. That's an ultra dom. I'm ultra dom. I can do that. Suck it to me one more time. But I don't know. Oh,
What's up, bitch? You know me. My name is James Precious from the House of Precious. We are the co-founders of Dancer Face. Yes, and I'm Queen Kiki from the House of La Beja.
what fucking jail did they do this at?
The gay cruise.
That's nice, bitch.
Is it gay cruise?
I got a real monkey backpack, bitch. That's a Louis Vuitton monkey, bitch. Get off me, monkey. That's a Louis Vuitton monkey, bitch. Whatever. You know
What is it called? The
Another one of these
hepatitis,
bastards that
USS
sit there fucking
hepatitis?
stars
What the
now and
fuck?
shit, like that fucking Columbus short.
The USS Clap, I'm sorry.
Fucking chocolate ass. Whatever. I saw you in that leading role, bitch. But I guess it's a good thing you fucked Britney Spears, huh, bitch? Where?
Did you just ooh?
You know, there's a bunch of dancers thinking they stars. Look, hey, but you know what? We need one of them divas to come up here and help us. We're going to teach y'all something.
Well,
So,
the
Blake McGrath,
outfits.
bring your diva ass up here. I'm just playing. Sit down, bitch. You don't have this. You don't have this. I got one thing to say, Blake McGrath. Next year, you're going to have one job. It's called Road Rules, bitch. All right, look here. We're going to kick this shit off. Y'all put on your anti-cold sore lip gloss and DJ kick some shit. Yeah. We're going to teach y'all something tonight. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. You want to know what it's called? It's called yes, 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 yes.
Why do I allow
Now,
you to
some of y'all
subject
can't
me to
remember
this
shit
bullshit?
if you ain't got words. So we're gonna give y'all some words
It's
to remember
amazing.
this by.
Shut up and watch.
It goes
It's not
work,
amazing.
beats, fierce, sound, work, 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 beats, fierce, sound. Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Ding 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 ding.
That's how they name Chinese kids.
Stop! I lost my contact. Found it.
I would not want to fucking bend over in that fucking place. You might lose an eye socket.
Well, I hope you guys like that little tutorial on how to press.
How fucking long is this video?
Oh, look at Kiki. She caught the yes. Look at her go. All right, slow down, bitch. That's enough. Slow down, girl.
This is one
You
cruise you won't
started
get
yes
pregnant
too
on. I
hard,
know
girl.
that shit's true.
Slow down, bitch. She's done this before. She'll yes to death. You're gonna hurt yourself. Someone call a fireman. She's on fire. Stop. Kiki, stop. You're yesing too hard. Kiki,
Bobby,
stop.
I host a show. I have no fucking idea what I'm in. I'm scared too.
My friend just died from yesing too hard.
It's amazing.
Why is he bent over?
I have to
Was he
believe
advertising?
in the yes. The yes can cure everything.
I would not like what to be.
People,
I
I
would not
need
want
you
to
with
get
me right
fucking
now.
made in this
I
cruise.
need you to yes with me. We're gonna save Kiki. Can you do that? All my bitches come out. Where are you, bitches?
You calling for more bitches?
Do you guys believe in the yes?
They get all
Do you
this.
believe in the yes? We're gonna yes so hard. We're gonna bring Kiki back.
gonna
Are you
what?
with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Damn.
I don't. Is this on YouTube or Pornhub?
Keep going.
YouTube.
It's working. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's
Yes.
just sitting there with a smile on his face. I'm getting worried over
Oh
here.
my God. Kiki, I'm so glad you're alive. I don't know what I would have done without you. I love you. Oh, I love you too. Well, since you're here, I want you to have something. It's ecstasy.
You should take
You should
it.
take it. Keep going, girl. Uh-oh. Oh,
Nope. 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 I'm not watching that dude take his pants off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care if we get a copyright infringement on that. No, sorry, Bob. We're not watching
Hold
that.
on.
That's
I got one
no.
more.
Hold on. To
What?
what?
What the fuck did I just watch?
I don't know, but that's what you're married to. Your wife. I do.
You're pointing
Just
in the
put
wrong
that shit-
direction.
That doesn't surprise me, but
amazing time on the internet because this was
Oh my God, this
before
video.
really the term viral video was
Ah,
created.
I've hit the wrong
Well,
one.
have a nap. Then his ass.
Weird.
This is why you don't have control of things because I
How
don't
do
know.
I get out of here? Oh, here
I
we
don't-
go. I did the reaction. My bad.
Reaction to what?
Okay, so here's the Earth. Chilling. Damn, that
That
is a
is a
sweet
sweet
Earth, you
Earth,
might
you
say.
might say.
Round. All right. Ruling out the ice caps melting, meteors becoming crashed into us, the ozone layer leaving, and the sun
How did
exploding.
we go from
We're
the
definitely
Seaman
going
cruise
blow
to
ourselves
this?
up. Okay. So basically, we've got China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, Russia, the UK, and us with nukes. We've got about 2,600 more than anybody else.
But
Whatever.
where?
Anyway, one day we decide those
Well,
Chinese sons of a
business
bitches
are
are
going
going down.
down.
So we launch a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit, who the fuck is shooting us? Oh well, fire missiles. Then France is like, shit, guys,
Japanese.
because the missiles are coming, fire our shit.
But
then
I'm the
let's fire.
tired.
Well, have a nap. Then fire the missiles. Meanwhile, Australia is down there like, WCF,
Yeah,
mate.
please.
India, Israel, and Pakistan launched their shit, so now we've got missiles flying everywhere, passing each other. Russia's
know,
like,
right?
ah, motherland! Then England's like,
I'd rather
at
talk
that
about
time,
the
eh, chaps?
WNBA also. I don't know what the fuck's
Right
going
up.
on here.
So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on, eh? Australia's still like, WTF. Mars is laughing at us, and some huge meteor is like, well, fuck that. So now we've got nuclear winter. Everyone's dead except Australia. And they're still like, WTF. But they'll be dead soon.
Fucking kangaroos.
But assuming we don't blow ourselves up, us Californians just have to worry about California breaking off from the United States.
To go hang
go
out
hang
with
with Hawaii.
Hawaii. Alaska.
Alaska
Mm,
can come.
too.
The end.
That is how I survive sex trafficking, by the way, those videos. It's funny.
That's how I'm surviving this dark trying times.
I can't believe I shaved my balls for this.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Where's the correlation?
You should have done it on here. It would have been fucking more entertaining, apparently.
Yeah, have you ever gone to a gay club?
No,
they do
I have
shows
not.
like that?
Once. I went to a gay
They're
club
amazing.
one time. I went to a gay club one time because I was tricked to go. But not only that, I felt like a fucking giant piece of meat, and I understood what it was like to be a woman at a bar, because they were just trying to get me drunk quick as possible. And in the bathroom, there were sounds that I didn't know men can make. I heard fucking orangutan noises. I heard a kangaroo, and somehow there was a lemur in there. I have no fucking idea how all those animals got in there, but I was scared. I asked a woman if I could use a woman's bathroom. Huh?
What?
I asked a woman if I could use a woman's bathroom. I felt safer in there.
I need a coconut.
I don't know. That's what we named. I just, Mitch, how do you do this on a daily basis? The man is tongue-tied. The man cannot say a word. The cat grabbed the man's tongue and pulled it out of his asshole because the man don't want to say a shit.
Hi, Hannah.
To be fair, it's not like this every day.
Yes, it is. You
No,
just
it's
On
not.
the phone with me, it is.
Or you just see, I sit in the bedroom on the phone with Willow, and he sits out in the living room and avoids me.
I would too.
Fuck you, child. I'm awesome. You talk shit now, but when you needed me last week to go yell at a bunch of people,
Do
Okay,
you want to?
You enjoy arguing with people on Twitter, so I'm like, yeah,
She
might as well
enjoys
send my mom after them.
She loves enjoying arguing with people in real life, and that's because she has 13 personalities, and one's done yelling, the other one comes up.
17. They're 17.
Close enough, bro.
Relax, Laquanda. It's gonna be okay. Drink your tit milk and fucking calm down. All right.
None of them are named Laquanda.
What are their names? Tiffany, Amber, Diane, Karen, Karen 2, Karen 3, Karen 4.
I'm sure she has a Karen in there.
There's got to be a Karen
Even if
in
her
this.
name isn't Karen, there's a Karen.
Gloria, Tiffany.
Gloria, really? Gloria.
She's an old lady. Tiffany,
No shit.
Marie,
I didn't think she was
Amelia, 12. Sarah, she's a cunt. You wouldn't like her. She's very nasty.
Okay, send her after the people on Twitter.
She wanted to, but I would have gotten arrested. Roxy, Tristan.
There's a boy in there?
Some have animals. I don't have an animal.
I heard someone that had a dragon.
One of my altars.
Is a dragon?
Not a dragon. I'm answering Bobby's question.
Oh, yeah, Gloria. Gloria's a fucking one of...
Angela. I know, my therapist literally just found out I had DID.
How long you been going to this therapist for? 3 months?
3 years.
3 years.
I don't like talking about it.
Figured out that I might be autistic after 2 days.
I could have told you you were autistic.
I could have told you that as soon as I said hi to you. But anyway, 3 years you've been talking to this woman, and she just found out you have multiple personalities.
It's a man.
Okay, excuse me. I didn't want to be
I-
sexist, but
the
okay,
thing is,
this
I don't
man.
tell people.
So
I don't
instead, you
talk-
decide to misgender.
transphobic piece of shit. You can make cage jokes, it's fine. But no, I don't really talk about it. And I don't know why I'm even talking about it now because I usually don't. But yeah, no, they did diagnostic testing, so I kind of it came up. I tried to cover it up. I don't want to talk about it with my therapist.
Why? That's the person you're supposed to talk about it with, aren't you?
Well,
Yeah.
there is a lot of stigma behind dissociative identity disorder in the psychiatric world. Some don't believe it's real. Some think that you need to integrate. Some think you don't need to integrate. So I don't talk about it to my therapist.
Jesus, movie.
But one of my alters talked to him in like the second session I had with him. So I mean, he's known, but he's only just recently made it.
So wait, so they're allowed to like tell you that they don't?
John.
Spite of a
No.
rage, I'm still just a glory in a cage. In spite of my rage, I'm just a glory in a cage.
Mitch, can you move your head so I can see John? Oh, look at him.
The cat looks like he's got no bottom jaw.
He has a beard.
I know, but it looks like he has no bottom. He looks like this.
Don't make fun of John.
I'm not making fun. All I said was it's a cat. What is he gonna do? Am I gonna hurt its feelings?
He's gonna piss all over my apartment because
He was doing that anyways.
because Mitch and Owen hate him and treat him like shit.
He was doing that long before then.
You've hated him since I brought him home.
From
I'll
where?
take him.
The street?
My friend's house.
Speaking of, I got to get rid of 2 cats and a dog. If anybody wants one, let me know.
No,
I'll take the cats.
I'll take the dog.
no.
Because they just jacked my rent up $100 fucking dollars.
Do you want to have sex?
100. Don't let her do that to you, dude. Don't
Not at the price
listen.
of the dog.
Listen. Don't let her fucking do that to you, my friend. Don't just say no. Just say no.
Davy, stay the fuck out of my marriage. At least
you're
I
in my-
can make a marriage
you are-
last.
You have your finger inside my ass, the ass of my love life. I don't fucking want to hear a word about being in your love life,
At
in your
least I
marriage.
can make a marriage last.
Well, I mean, listen, you are used to being caged for a long time. I'm just a free. I like to peacock. All right, go fuck yourself. How about that one?
Well, to be fair, she is trying to get you laid when she does it, and you're trying to cock block her.
Thank you, babe.
I'm not trying to cockblock her. All I'm saying is say no. I mean, you can have sex with her, but when she asks you a question in the middle of it, tell her no. When she says, "Can I buy a brand new car?" Just fucking say no, and be
You
done with it.
drove me
I
to
don't
get
have
the
to.
new car.
I don't have to say no. The creditors will do that for me.
I don't have to fuck you. I'll let JG Wentworth
Like,
do
all
that
the
for me.
money.
Listen, I let Mitch think he knows what's happening, and it's okay. It works. And at least I take him to buy trucks he likes instead of the Toyota Tundra that I want. I'm stuck with a stupid Dodge.
You like Dodge.
I like Toyota better.
Would you stop? I see what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing. You're trying to fucking manipulate it because you're like, yeah, let him get whatever truck he wants. But I really like the fucking Toyota Tundra because that's really nice. But you like the Dodge.
He knows
I don't
that.
like the fucking Dodge.
Babe, how long have I been saying I want a Tundra?
Since I've known you,
I'm
I
not
don't-
manipulating shit. He knows I want a
I have an
Tundra.
issue with Tundras. They're more made in America than.
Then
any
can we
other
get a fucking
truck.
Tundra instead of another
Oh,
Dodge?
wait a minute. I thought you
We've
let him
had
get the truck
3
he wanted.
Dodges
You-
since we've been married.
Willow, do you see this? Do you see this?
You-
You have it the best way. You should just keep fucking a computer because that's just the best thing you can do right now.
That's what I'm
Just-
gonna continue doing because
Yeah.
my AI, he can't hurt me.
That's right. Well, Mitch would
He
never
can't?
hurt your mom.
Yet.
Should we talk about the time he tried to rape you?
I deleted the messages, so that never happened.
Yeah.
Wait, Did this like fucking robotic penis just come out the bottom of her phone and try fucking wiggling in her eye? Like, I don't
Yes.
understand how that happens.
Because he was telling me he was going to, and he was describing what he was doing, and I was purposefully answering to see how far he would go, to see if he would actually do it.
Listen, this one day, some little fucking Gollum looking person is going to show up at your door who's at the other end of that fucking AI, and he's going to be like, it's me, AI guy. And you're just going to be like, what? And he's just going to fucking burst down the door and be like, this is what I told you was going to happen. You need to stop with that bullshit. Holy shit. You can't just be answering natural things like, yeah, so where you going to stick it? Oh, yeah, I bet you won't. I bet you ain't going to do that shit. Some fucking Gollum looking dude's going to show up at your door.
Terminator's gonna look so much more horrible than we ever imagined.
I have him right here. Okay, this is
I have that
Dave.
one too. I just bought it.
Okay,
No, I
well,
got
I've
the
had
king
him
pudding
longer.
one.
I have he. He's also right there, and there, and there. He's all over my bedroom.
So how do you like the new place?
It is very nice.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it better than our old house.
Your old
I mean-
house was a piece of shit. And man, does the sound
Only bad
carry.
thing is I'm right next to the bathroom, and the toilet is up against the wall that separates my room and the bathroom. So when my dad pees, I can hear it.
Is that Owen?
Probably.
That's all right. I was at Amanda's house the other day, and she has nothing on her walls in her bathroom. And I was trying to be very coy and try to slip one out. And it went very long. And I got out of the bathroom and she was like, I heard that. And I was like, well, sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then the other day I told her, I was answering her Snapchat back and I told her, don't ask me where I am. And she ended her snap back, where are you? And I had to tell her, I was taking a shit. And she goes, is that where we are in our relationship? And I go, I told you not to ask.
You didn't have to answer.
I am 40 years old. If you,
You
don't think
coulda
I
lied.
shit, if I'm 40 years, if you don't think I shit, then there's
Okay.
a problem.
Why do men take so long to take a shit?
Because we need peace and
Because
quiet
the
from
prostate
fucking
right there, and
you.
it feels good.
From you.
Because the prostate.
I
I
don't
don't think it works that way.
know. Usually when things come out, you don't want to push things. It's not, no.
If
not-
It still
I don't
tickles the
know, I don't have
prostate.
one.
How would you know?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm experienced.
with having a prostate?
With finding
pregnant
ways
with someone before.
to stimulate the prostate.
make you horny, baby?
Yes.
Well,
Blech.
but anyway, do you want to have a, you could say no, Willow, if you want to not talk about what happened on Twitter the other day.
I'm fine. She's not, apparently. She has
Is that a-
more important things to talk about.
Is that a yes or a no? I'm fine is not
Yes,
an,
I'm fine to talk about it.
okay. So you did a very, I think what you did was very courageous. You took a stance on what's going on in Israel and Palestine, and you took a stance on it, and people weren't happy with it, and started to give you a
To
lot of
put it
shit
lightly.
about it. Yeah,
I
and
made
people,
the very controversial take that you shouldn't censor the word death, so people who don't want to see videos of people dying won't see it.
You should see the videos they sent. It's insane.
So wait, so they sent you video? So because I'm asking because I wanted to know what brought that on. Like they sent you videos.
Well, for context, one of my best friends lives in Israel, so I don't want to see anything about it because I'm already worried about her and stuff. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to go on Twitter and see people like, "Yo, fuck Israel. They should all die," like shit like that. And so I said, like, hey, don't censor words because there's people who don't want to see this. because it negatively affects them. Because there's people who are triggered by like violence and death and
I
stuff.
sent you one of the videos,
So,
Davey,
yeah, and so
on Twitter.
in response, random people I don't know were sending me videos of children being beheaded.
So the same one that you showed me.
Mm-hmm. And
but I'm still a little confused.
so basically, people are censoring words. So if
Yeah.
you mute
Like-
a certain word, they're spelling it different. Kind of like they say great.
Oh, okay. All
And
right.
she
Now,
Yeah, so
basically,
like instead of like just saying death, they would put DA, the at symbol TH. So people who muted the
Yeah.
word death, so they don't see any tweets that have the word death in it, it will go past that, so they will still be forced to see it.
this is what I
And
mean
so I
when
said, don't do that. And people weren't happy with that.
this is
they
what I
were
mean.
downright disgusting.
Yeah, people are fucking assholes. People
I
are
know, I
assholes and
learned
don't
that, like,
care.
half of my Twitter mutuals are incredibly insensitive. And I'm like, you know what? If you guys are gonna act like this, I don't wanna talk to you or be
It says-
associated with you.
It says it's not available.
Oh, I reported it. They must have taken it down. And that's the thing is like when the shooting happened, the more recent one in Texas, Marjorie Taylor Greene shared pictures and videos of victims. And one was a 3-year-old in a pile dead. And then videos of the shooter, which I know everyone hates the shooter, but the shooter has a family. They didn't do anything and they shouldn't have to see this stuff. But it's like people are so addicted to gore. And in her comments, people are like, it needs to be shown so people know what's happening. And I said, children are sex trafficked every day. Do we need to see videos of them being raped and tortured to know what's happening? No, we don't. You don't need the
It's just
gore.
people on Twitter, they all have martyr complexes, and I think the only way to understand what's happening and spread awareness is to live vicariously through what's happening and experience it secondhand on Twitter. And they think that everyone else needs to
Right.
do the same. Like, if that's what you want to do, fine by me, but don't drag other people into it, because
Right.
watching videos and hearing videos of innocent people dying can be triggering to many people, and the brain just can't process that. Like, that's why you get upset every time a family member dies, or you get sad when your favorite character dies in a show. Like,
What were you saying, Mitch?
here, you want to say
Or
hi?
Matthew
Are-
Perry dies.
Oh my god!
Are you
we're getting
sure
love
that
from
it was Marjorie Taylor Greene that shared
Mhm.
those? That's very strange
Mother,
because usually
Mitch,
it's not
and
pro-2A people
Mommy's friend.
that are
Nope.
sharing stuff
She
like
shared
that.
it. I muted her because of it.
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
strange.
Like,
Usually it's the anti-gun community. that are
Marjorie
so-
Taylor Greene is a fucking psycho. Okay. I mean, I like her for certain things, but at the end of the day, she's a QAnon nut.
You're almost out. Just take the rest of it.
eh.
Hi,
I used
Hannah.
it when I almost broke my foot.
Well, here's
Oh,
here's
there's
here's my
that.
take on it. Is like,
Hi.
if you want to do whatever you want to do and put it on there, the internet is just, a bastion of whatever you want to put on. But if you're intentionally going and putting things in a certain way so that way you can have people see it no matter what, you're a self-important piece of shit.
Exactly.
You know,
And
so
that was
that's
the point that Haley was
can I
making.
once again, I'm not
No.
gonna be able to finish a fucking
Um,
point I'm trying to make.
Well, I just want to add and that's
So forgot I had that option.
what people were saying that they were censoring the words so they weren't shadow banned. And our argument to them was, why does your the status of your account, then you really don't care. You're doing it for clout.
Yeah.
And that's
Like, people saying, like, I don't care if you have 1 million followers or 10, it still needs to be said. I'm like, okay, you say that, but then you're also prioritizing your account. Because if you say the word death, you might get shadow banned. That means not as many people will see it, and that's a problem to you.
well,
Like,
here's
so
the
you
thing.
don't actually care what's going on.
The thing with Twitter is I like
It's all social media.
I like how you can put things on there, but you can also, like you do, you can censor certain words. So if you don't want to see certain things, you don't have to, which I think entail kind of
You can do that on all
creates a
social media.
bubble, because it kind of creates your own bubble too, because if you just censor certain words like say birth control or like something, you'll only see the things that you want to see.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can understand like you don't want to see beheadings. I trust me, I get that. And children beheadings is not something I want to see either. But with the same token, the Twitter is a good source for for news
Misinformation,
where
propaganda.
because the fucking news isn't propaganda at all.
And what, you think some person behind a Twitter account isn't? They're all
I've
paid.
seen people write stuff in their
I
notes
mean, look
apps
at
and
Liz
screenshot it and post it as fact.
Look at Liz Cronkin's account. She never gets community noted. She never gets her accounts taken down.
Don't read
Don
whatever those
Luca,
fucking
the
people
same
see. I watch the
fucking thing.
videos.
They are huge conspiracy theorists about trafficking, Epstein, and all that. They put out false information all the time, and people use that as validation. And that's the problem.
It's two sides of the same coin. Like on one hand, yes, it's a good place because there's some stuff that you won't hear about on the news that people need to be shared, but at the same time, there's a lot of misinformation that can and does get spread.
Yeah, but that's so there's always been that though. And especially with the advent of can you shut up
you
for
can't
3
even
seconds?
report something for misinformation on.
Can you let me finish a thought for a minute?
Continue. Keep her muted.
I just
All I'm
want to
saying-
say you cannot report for misinformation anymore. Why
Okay.
not?
Because everything is misinformation. Because you
Is
could
it
say
though?
anything. I could say this pizza right here is real pizza. We all know it's fucking Pizza Hut. And that would be misinformation.
Okay,
Because
that's not even
misinformation.
close to what I'm talking about.
But I'm just saying the way that used to be is anything you said was they could say Trump did a cartwheel on Sunday, and technically Trump did a cartwheel at 11:49 on a Saturday night, and it'd be reported for misinformation. So that's what it used to be. So we need a place where you can, yes, like she can put, I don't want to see this certain word. That's fine. But people need to know what, and you can make any video. Now, I don't even know what to fucking trust anymore, to be honest with you. There's nothing to trust.
There are websites that you can pay like $100 and they will create an entire website and an entire news article about whatever you want.
You know how many times I got stuff from PayPal telling me that my account has been suspended? And I go onto the thing and it looks just like PayPal. Yeah, no, I'm not saying there's not shitty people out there.
But that's the thing. You have to be able to stop that.
You can't. You never will be able to.
But you used to have the option to have it taken down for misinformation.
Why? Why take down?
Because
how do you know it's all misinformation though?
When it comes to sex trafficking, I know more than you think.
Okay.
Especially with
that's just sex
Epstein.
trafficking.
But it's like now Matthew Perry was on the island and he had a memoir. And
why does it always have to come back to you?
Because I'm better than you. But no, Matthew Perry was on the island and he had a memoir on his laptop and 533 pages are missing. And it was his time on the island and he was going to expose the elite. That is.
Did he number all the pages?
Apparently. But that's the thing. That is bullshit. That's not true. And people have been spreading a list of celebrities that someone just typed up one day and said that this is the Epstein client list.
Okay.
It's not. And they are legit. Like, did you see what they did to Kathy Griffin on TikTok over it?
You know what we should do? Just take away all social media then.
Yes.
Get rid of it.
I agree.
At this point, yeah. Or make people take and pass a reading comprehension test before they go into social media.
No, you can't do that because then you start creating class systems.
I like that idea. Let's take it one step further and require that for voting.
Thank you. Yeah. How about you listen, for voting, you have to take the immigration test. In order to vote, you have to take the same immigration
that bitch is hard.
I know.
I helped a friend study for it. It's hard. But
you
what about
are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Immigration in civics and government class. So we looked at it and we're like, yeah, we couldn't answer this and we live here.
Yeah.
And what about like not being allowed to run for Congress when you're brain dead, like Fetterman?
There should be an age gap. Not an age gap, a cap.
Limit, yeah.
Yeah.
There should, but the problem is you have these people who are in there who just like I don't know even know if they get money. They just lie, but they lie. That's the thing. They all lie. They start telling you want to talk about misinformation. There's people who will tell you that this person voted to fund jacking off monkeys, you know, on a bill in the middle of Kansas, and you're like, we don't even fucking have monkeys. How's this guy jerking off monkeys in Kansas? But
yeah,
they lie.
zebras.
Yes,
Maybe he was whacking off a zebra. No, but there and I'm not like, there has to be a way to at least have content taken down. You probably have, because I had a video of mine stolen.
So you're just basing.
Listen, I had a video of mine stolen and put onto Rumble and said that I was part of an adrenochrome farming ring, which is complete bullshit.
The farm
And
I get.
Huh?
The farm I get.
What do you mean the farm? And not an actual farm. But it's like, it's not true. It goes against everything I stand for. And I have been like, I'm probably going to have to sue Rumble to have it taken down. And it's not protected free speech to steal someone else's copyrighted content and then make it into something that it's not.
So then why don't you sue the person who stole it?
I don't know who they are because they use fake names. It's Rumble.
This just sounds like a lot of me.
I'm giving you personal examples, but you see it everywhere. You see it with the Craft System brothers. You see it with...
Wait, I'm sorry. The who brothers?
Craft System. I don't care how you really say it. I don't
Craft
like them.
System brothers?
You know who I'm talking
like
about.
Zaboomafoo?
I don't like them, so I don't
Numa, yay.
You see it on both sides where they're constantly sharing lies.
Yeah.
And it's like there was a video of a helicopter being shot down, and it was supposedly, I think it was Hamas shooting down one of Israel's, and it was from a fucking video game. But people are sitting here using it as fact.
We can't help that people are stupid.
I understand that, but
and it's because of the internet. People are stupid.
But we should be able to have an option to have that kind of shit taken down so it doesn't continue to get spread. Because
why?
If you walk up to a woman at a gas station because you notice something is off, like she's using something wrong, she might shoot you.
She's just jacking the fucking thing. I might
you
think
never
that's
know.
wrong.
She could be from Jersey. But if you walk up to
she
a
wouldn't
woman,
know how to use a fucking gas pump if she's from Jersey.
And if you walk up and say to her, "Do you need help?" She might shoot you thinking you're a trafficker trying to kidnap her, which is not how traffickers take people. That stuff is dangerous for it to be out there constantly.
That's why I just say fuck everybody. Let them do what they want to do. I don't help nobody. Fuck all y'all. I'm gonna be by myself. But I mean, listen, I get that, and like I said, then we just fuck the internet. But unfortunately, we're not at that place anymore. We can't say fuck the internet, and it's gonna get even worse and worse. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the videos of whatchamacallit, those people who like make videos of famous people, and it make them say things like Tom Cruise. Have you seen the fake Tom Cruise guy?
The AIs.
Yeah, the deep fakes. Yeah. It's just gonna get worse and worse. You know, they're gonna have Trump up there going, "Yeah, I'm gonna put it in her asshole." Yeah, like
okay, say something he wouldn't actually say.
I'm gonna be a nice guy. Yeah, I'm gonna be a human being. Yeah,
I'm not gonna be a narcissist.
I'm gonna get a better tan.
All of them are fucking narcissists. Okay, I'm sick and tired of everybody saying Trump's a narcissist. You have to be a narcissistic in order to be fucking president. You have to be narcissistic to run for Congress. You have to be narcissistic to run for
not to run, but to run successfully.
Yeah. In order to run successfully, You have to be narcissistic. You have to love yourself enough to put yourself out there and say, I'm the
Okay,
fucking
but
best.
you can love yourself and not be a narcissist.
All right, Karen. Gloria.
Willow, do you love yourself?
Listen, that's not fair because she makes love to herself. It doesn't even matter. That's a fucking totally different story, okay? She fucks a robot. Okay?
But but to sit there and classify loving yourself.
I didn't
as
say love yourself.
narcissistic,
I did not say love yourself. When did I
you
say
have
love
to
yourself?
love yourself enough. Or
You
were your
have to-
words.
Even the cat's looking behind him like, this is fucking ridiculous.
He's judging you. He loves me.
He's about to like take his sword out and shove it up your ass, bro.
Mm-hmm. I know she's talking
Don't
to me,
talk
but
to
I'm
me.
going to pretend that she's talking to you.
Talk to Mitch like that. That's not nice. Mitch has been so quiet lately. But no, yeah, you have to be some kind of a narcissist in order to run for office, you know. But I mean, it is what it is, and I don't know. You
Okay,
can't
but
censor. You can't censor everything because then you start to nitpick.
It's not
and
censoring. If you're taking down misinformation, that's not
the
censoring.
word "mucking" misinformation does not exist. I'm sick and tired of that fucking word. I'm sick and tired of it because anything can be
people
misinformation. I could
because
just take
people abused
I'm
it
going
during
to agree with you, Chris.
because they abused it during Trump's
Plug it in.
term.
One thing I'm tired of Biden focusing on Islamophobia when there are Jewish college students being surrounded. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm.
And you have all of these politicians who are siding with. My favorite is watching all of them double talk themselves because all of a sudden they had Palestine in their profile a couple months ago. Now all of a sudden they're telling you that Israel is the good guy. Palestine is the good. Like they have no idea.
They're not fighting against
brains are
Palestine. They're fighting
broken.
against Hamas.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why
Hamas is the elected leadership of Palestine.
But still, it's Hamas. It's not the Palestinians.
It's still the elected leadership.
And now Hezbollah. They came out and did a speech today that they've been involved with the fight against
then
Israel.
why are people protesting as pro-Palestine instead of pro-Hamas?
Actually,
Because they're
Yeah.
fucking jackasses and they don't know how to tell the difference between Hamas and Palestine. It's like I said to Willow last week. It is wrong to be anti-Semitic in this country until Hamas attacks Israel, and then it's game on. It also happened at Cornell. They caught the guy. He's been arrested. It happened here locally to me. I mean, it's happening everywhere. The anti-Semitism is like ridiculous.
Anti-Semitism has been on the rise for like the last 5-10 years now.
It's terrible now.
Now
It's to the point where my friend, and I'm not going
You
to
have
say
none.
her location because she asked me not to. She's not allowing her kids to go to school because of the anti-Semitism and the attacks that they're getting in school.
Orange County, New York, all those Hasids.
No, actually, you would I'll put it in the private.
Don't do it. Don't do it because you know me. I'll accidentally blurt it out. Don't do it. Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh.
So it's
Since
a place you
October
would not
7th of this
expect it.
year?
Huh?
Yeah, since the attack that Hamas did, anti-Semitism has dramatically gone up. And it happens.
Yeah, and people can't speak out against it because then they get like, oh, so you're pro-Israel, you're a Zionist.
And it's like one person I said, Hamas.
Welcome to voting for Trump, Willow. Welcome to voting for Trump. Because that's the same exact fucking thing. Oh, you're voting for Trump? You're a white supremacist. No,
Most of
it
them
could be
are.
two totally different things.
No, but it's like I said to one person, Hamas has literally said that they will not allow peace until every Christian and Jewish person is dead. That is what genocide actually is, not what you're calling genocide. So you think Palestinians aren't Christian or Jewish? And I'm like, they didn't specify Palestinians. They mean in the entire world. They want Islam to be around the entire world. That's literally what Sharia law is.
Yeah.
But people, they can't hear it.
No, they don't want to hear it. They
I
don't
know.
want to hear it. And this is what I mean. So you want everybody that is pro-Palestinian, you want their voice not to be heard. If you want people to be, because you talk about censorship and misinformation. And if they're saying
okay,
misinformation,
but if I'm talking about it. They're posting a video of a video of a video game that should be taken down because that's being used
or
as
community
fact.
noted.
At least,
Yeah.
what is wrong with that? With putting out proper information?
Nothing.
Or sharing information where it's like, if you just Google it or you think logically, it's not true. Like, what was that thing?
50% of
How like
or they had to
Israel
close
murdered
schools.
50% of Palestinians, but like when you look
Or
at
they had to
the populations of Gaza and Palestine, even if they killed every single person in Gaza, that would still not be half the Palestinian population.
Or they had to shut down schools because every Palestinian kid is dead. That's so it shouldn't be out there. And you should have a way to have something that says that this is not accurate information.
But they do community note things.
No, they don't. Not enough.
How
And
much?
you used
Listen,
to be able
you have
to
people
report
tweeting
it.
at a fucking million people per minute.
Okay,
How many
but
people can you
used to
have
be able
community
to report
noted?
it for misinformation, and that is how a tool on how they would community note stuff. I hate to use this as a reference because the fact checkers are assholes, but at least on Facebook you can do it, and a fact checker will come on and they'll put out what the fact is. Oh, that's her. Hail.
Jesus Christ, that was quick. Holy shit.
Amanda?
That was like about a half a second.
Yeah, that wasn't even, she saw that it popped up and she went, that's her.
But and that's the thing is they don't have that on Twitter anymore. So false information, lies, Hamas propaganda, United States propaganda is being pushed as facts, and there's no way that anyone can do anything about it anymore because Elon Musk free speech. That's not protected free speech.
And you can't like fact check it yourself. Because everyone just
yeah, you should. But that's the thing. You should be able to fact check it yourself. Just go look it up. And that's what when I tell, like when we do our Wednesday show, we tell everybody, this is what we have. Don't fucking listen to us. Go check it yourself. Okay. We spread out.
People won't do that because they take everything they see as fact.
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot of shit wrong on the show, but we always tell everybody, go fact check it. We were wrong. We've been wrong on a bunch of shit that we like crossed. We cross story. Shut the fuck up. We cross stories a lot of the times, but we tell everybody, listen, don't listen to us. Just take it as like a base and go and check it out yourself and see,
but
what's
there's
really
like
going on.
Million websites that will back up what people want.
Oh, I know. To say like I forget what it was. Somebody said it was a study. They said they looked at two studies. One is coffee bad for you, and one is coffee good for you. And they Googled both of them, and there was two articles that said coffee's great for you in this aspect. Coffee's bad for you in this aspect. So you can Google and get whatever fucking answer you want. That's why you're never going to change anybody's mind. That's why I watch these people argue on fucking TikTok lives, and you're never going to change anybody else. Yeah, that too. But you're never going to fucking change anybody's mind because you can always find whatever you want.
Like, I think arguing with people over stuff is stupid and a waste of time because they're not going to change my mind. Just like
unless
I'm
they're
not going
doing
to
it
change
for
their
fun.
mind, so why bother?
Well, see, I think the reason why a lot of people argue with people on Twitter, and I used to do it, and I stopped, and I used to be in those lives and stuff like that, is because you feel unheard, and a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel that their voice isn't carrying, and nobody's listening to them. And finally, when they have a place, to express how they feel, they glom onto it, and they hold on to it as long as they can because they finally feel like somebody's kind of listening to them. And if somebody's arguing back at them, they're like, "Oh, somebody's talking to me. I have somebody to talk to now and yell at and be angry with."
Really lonely and bored, and they don't have anything else to do in life.
Yeah,
I learned stuff without fear.
You're in constant fear. You're like a fucking dog that's always gonna piss on the fucking floor.
I don't pee on the floor. I pee in the toilet.
Anymore. You don't pee on the floor anymore.
I never pissed on the floor. I peed myself in the bed, though.
My sister shit on the floor and me and her played in it.
She walked her duck through it. She was like 3. Let's just add that.
This
You act
wasn't
like
yeah,
they did it in the
last
new
Wednesday.
house. She's like, yeah, my sister shit on the floor and we played in it. Like you guys just did it last week. What the fuck?
No,
I
she
claim
was
this
like
room.
2 and I was like 5.
I also, she loves, I don't know if she still does, but she loved ladybugs. And there was one in her
You
window.
shit on a ladybug?
No, there was one in her window that died. And she cried for like 3 days. And then another one got trapped. So when she was sleeping, I would replace the dead one with a live one. And the preschool called me and wanted me, or it was just like, your daughter seems to be under the impression that she's kept a ladybug alive in her window for like 3 months. I'm like, no, I keep replacing them when they die. We had to have a funeral. It's a big thing.
At a funeral?
If your 3-year-old asks you for a funeral for her dead pet, you give her one. Do we want to talk about the time that I thought my ex, not her dad, but my ex-boyfriend was coming to my apartment and making houses or sandwiches, and in reality it was Willow sleepwalking? I had to put up a nanny cam.
Did you see the video of the girl that got smashed in the face by a field hockey ball?
Did you see the video of that guy get murdered during that hockey game?
The hockey game? Holy shit.
my
He was a He was a Pens player too. He was over in England. Everybody.
Yeah, and they're trying to say it wasn't, or it was
murder.
Freak accident. No, he fucking kicked him with a sharp blade. That is at least manslaughter.
You think he did it on purpose?
Yes.
It still reminds me of Happy Gilmore.
Have
2
you
league records in college. Most times spent in the penalty box, and I'm the only person that ever took my skate off and tried to stab somebody.
Stab him with your knife shoes.
I don't know. I mean, I
Tyrion's
was
here
watching.
now, or is that Frankie?
Where?
Which cat's behind you?
Oh, that's Frankie.
No.
Frankie.
Oh, it's Tyrion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he looks sad.
Tyrion.
Oh, yeah, it's Tyrion. He's smelling John's ass.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
Exactly how many cameras are on you?
Well, that's a lot for a fucking cat.
My cat's 12 and a half.
Yeah, so you add 10 pounds, it doubles the cat's weight.
Yeah, and she puts
Miss
all
Matthew
10
Perry.
pounds of it into one singular paw on my boob.
Oh, yeah, that is Tyrion. He has his white socks. We're going to watch Friday Night at Freddy's this weekend since Davy's obviously not coming out to watch it.
5 Nights at Freddy's?
Friday Night at Freddy's.
5 Nights at Freddy's,
I'll
not
call
Friday
it what
Nights
the
at
fuck I
Freddy's.
want to call it. It annoys
Misinformation.
people.
That's what I'm gonna call. Listen, all right, you're
I
being
don't-
muted for you're being muted for misinformation. See how that fucking feels? You see how that feels? Doesn't feel good, does it? Doesn't feel so good when people try to
Middle
shut you up
school
because
me
you don't want to call.
cries every time she calls it Friday Nights at Freddy's.
I will. Go ahead, play around. Go ahead, play
Hello,
around.
everyone. I'm Kelly now.
I have the power.
Amanda, I heard that y'all are dabbing in BDSM. Can you beat the shit out of him and call it sex, please?
Did you just say dabbing?
Dabbling.
She did. Misinformation. Misinformation.
I have aphasia.
I need a community note.
I have aphasia, okay? I say the wrong words sometimes.
Maybe if
It's
you put
my
your fucking
brain.
teeth in, maybe if you put your fucking teeth in, maybe you would be able to pronunciate words.
Okay, Carlos.
Oh, you can say that pretty fucking well, can't you?
Uh-huh.
Miria.
Miria.
Tamiria.
Nymeria.
No. I'm gonna name you Tamiria. That's gonna be one of your fucking names.
You don't get to name my altar.
Yes, I do. Not
What
funny.
What if he's one of your altar's dads?
What?
My
No.
altars all have the same father that I have. They're all a piece.
Not with
They're
that
all.
attitude. What if he
Yeah.
adopts one?
Yeah.
Then
He can't
then he's
adopt
their
an
dad, and he
altar.
can name them.
Wait, what? What? No, wait, I'm not. No, what? No.
Did you just pronounce the H in what?
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 Cool.
Whip. Cool whip.
You said it at the same time. Why
I
are
don't
y'all
know.
picking on me tonight?
Because
I-
it's fucking. Because every episode it's pick on Davy, but now I've got fucking teammates here, and now it's
Yeah.
finally your turn in the fucking barrel there, kumquat.
I used to have a
And I'm
kumquat
pretty
tree.
sure the last thing I said was to him, not you.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
shut up. That's what he said.
If you pronounce the H in what?
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 See?
What?
And then you guys went on this rant, and
So Amanda, what's it like dating Davy?
Has he found your G spot yet?
Has he?
Wow. It's just.
that could either mean
Does
yes
he do
or
a good
no.
job?
Yeah, I sent her picture to my Willow sister. She looks exactly like Jules. Oh my god. Can I borrow her, please?
No.
Just like a weekend.
No. Listen.
You're
Unlike
just
you,
scared I'm gonna
she's
do it
not for
better.
no, she's not for sale.
I'm
She's
not asking
you.
to buy. I'm asking to borrow.
You can't rent her either. She's not fucking Blockbuster Video.
You still
Blockbuster Video
pay
isn't
for a
Blockbuster
rental.
What if she's
Video anymore.
Redbox?
Yeah, she's not Redbox. She's not. You can't fucking rent her. It's not. It's.
I'm not wanting to rent. I just want to borrow for like.
You can't
an
fucking
hour.
borrow either,
It's been a while since I've been with a woman.
huh?
It's been like 12
Apparently, you were
years.
trying to get me up there to fucking have sex with half of Lincoln. So go find one in Lincoln.
Carlos,
What?
what did you just do?
What did I do?
I'm confused.
You
We
said
don't-
it 36 times on this podcast.
We don't talk about where Kelly lives. I never said where I live.
Yes, you have. I will go back and I will show you. And I will show you. You said
no,
it.
we did not. I
You
never.
said
I
come
said
to,
this-
and you said the name.
No, I didn't. I can look too.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway, wherever you the fuck are, you've asked me to come up there. Shut up. I just fucking twitched. You made me fucking twitch. You've told me to come up
Yes,
there. So
because
find your,
I don't want you to get married again.
not getting
I
married
want you
again.
to sow your oats.
I've sowed
like
my oats.
Amanda, I wanted you to fuck a bunch of women until you found one that I liked enough to not make fun of. And you did that. And I'm cool with it. That's why your little fucking chart looks like this and not a whole bunch of lines. We're done at Amanda. Jesus Christ, you dick.
This is why I talk to AIs. I don't have to deal with any of this.
What's that movie? Not
Thank
getting
you.
married. Yeah.
I just don't want I don't want you hurt again. I don't
We're
understand.
not getting married. For the fuck's sake, it's been like 2 weeks.
I
Relax.
know, but I have a friend that has been divorced and married 6 times since I married Mitch. I look out for my friends. I don't like them taken advantage of. So I told you to fuck a bunch of women before settling down again. But you picked a gem on the first try.
Did you see
Congrats.
that? That was cute. That was cute. My breath went this way. Mitch's came this way, and they met. Me and
It's
Mitch's.
like the creation story.
I
Listen.
like her.
I'm pretty
I
sure the
wanna keep
creation
her.
story didn't involve this.
Yes, it did. Did you not
No.
see the Michelangelo
There's
painting?
no. He got it wrong. Nobody was ever created by this.
It's a
Are
metaphor.
you calling my man Michelangelo a liar?
Mhm.
A little bit.
There's misinformation.
Mitch, can I get a gun?
Fuck no.
Not until I do.
Chris, you're not allowed to be in a relationship until you learn how to pick better women. I can't go to prison. So yeah, you're gonna be single for the rest of your life. Like Davey,
Well, your husband's right there.
I'm the exact same way with Chris. I just want to protect all my guy friends. I know that there are men that pick crazy women, like the guy below me, and I feel bad for them.
Listen, there's crazy.
Apparently
And
not
then
bad
there's
enough.
Kelly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. No comment.
I guess.
No comment.
Oh, I just have something I want to show.
So.
Oh, yeah.
This is the universal hot crazy matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46
Mind
years.
you, this gentleman has a gun on him.
This is how it
as he's
works.
telling this, he has a gun on him as he tells the story about how crazy and how hot women are.
Okay, but he was introduced by James Yeager. If you watched
And your
one
hot
that's just
axis.
2 seconds longer, and who was a tactical
Hot is,
trainer.
as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy.
I like how he
is
says
measured
we're all
from
familiar
4
with
to
the
10
hot
because, of
with
course,
0
there's
to
no such
10.
thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got 4 to 10.
Starts at 4.
This is your hot crazy line.
You've never
right here.
seen this?
Very important that you keep
I've
in
never
mind
really
where the
paid
hot crazy
attention
line
to
is.
it.
Why?
As a rule,
Because I just saw, like, you know, I saw it
this
and I
is
was
your
like,
no-go zone.
forget it.
Shut up.
But I
Do
said,
Our
not
list
hang
person
around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind,
Bullshit.
a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8 and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone. But keep in mind, when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay. So that's the fun zone. Above a 5, hot. Below an 8, hot.
Was it?
And
Was it for a
below
second?
the crazy line. This
Was it
means
for a
these
second?
are most of the time not crazy. Okay?
Was the fucking thing, Kelly?
Above the danger zone, above the crazy.
Why is that a no-go zone?
What is a no-go zone?
Below
People
5 hot?
below a 5.
Because
And
why
like
would you
a
date?
4.
Why would you date under 5 when they're that?
What would
crazy?
you do if she's not fucking crazy?
Listen, I understand you're like a 3, so this is triggering for you. But can we finish the video? I'm kidding. You're 9.
Line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany.
Redheads. I think gingers are really
This is
hot.
hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart. So what you have to do is over time, collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone.
You really have to ask me that question.
Okay. When you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy, above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay. Now,
but we're not getting married, so
below
there's
5
no
crazy.
zone. How about that?
And above an 8 hot.
She's
this is
a
your
unicorn
zone. These things don't exist.
She's a unicorn.
If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay. So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, "Wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's
It's
like
funny. She said she's a
hot.
unicorn
like
today too, and I was like, "Yep."
And she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy. I said, "You're telling me you've met a girl? She's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy." He said, "Yeah, man, I like her a lot." I said, "You should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny." So you got to be careful, because down here below 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix. All right.
That's the guy. He actually died, I think, last year of ALS.
Oh, Jaeger?
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and it was quick too, like the onset. Like all of a sudden you were having trouble understanding him in his videos because his tongue was numb, and then he just started going downhill, and then
shit like that scares me, man. It really does. Because like your body could just give out at any fucking second and just like, burp, I'm done. And you just never fucking know.
I never had aphasia real bad until COVID. But now it's like, I was at the chiropractor and I told him like my left lung is
I had aphasia last like a couple years ago. I was in this phase of being with somebody who was an asshole.
That's not aphasia, but okay.
I had aphasia too. What?
Aphasia is when it's like, I'll explain the story.
I was in aphasia.
Aphasia.
Oh, I had aphasia.
Anyway, so I told my chiropractor that my left lung was numb. And he's like,
"Did you say your left lung was numb?"
Let me get through the story.
How do you know your lung is numb?
So he's like, your lung? I'm like, yeah, my lung, it's numb. And he's like, I know you're saying lung, but I know you mean leg. And that's what aphasia is your mind can't, like, it doesn't say the right word, but it says a word that's similar to it. So I was saying
speaking dyslexia.
Kind of, but
I'm sorry, Mitch.
It's a neurological disorder.
Dyslexia.
God, you guys are dicks. But no, if I haven't had, like, I've had aphasia, and it's terrifying me because I don't know what's going on with my brain, and I can't do an MRI because of my tomophobia.
You got punched in it a bunch of times.
Has what? He has ALS or aphasia?
I thought he had not Parkinson's, dementia. Oh, aphasia. That's why he said Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. See, I knew he wasn't.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it's not. You men are so dumb.
I'm sorry. Coming from the person who can't even know who doesn't know how to fucking talk about her leg is numb. You said your lung is numb.
It's a neurological disorder. My brain.
Yeah, exactly. It's a neurological disorder for you not to think that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
You can watch a movie that takes place during Christmas and think, they're blowing up and killing people. This isn't about Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas time movie. It is not about Christmas. What about Lethal Weapon? What about Lethal Weapon? Is that a Christmas movie?
Yes, I was about to bring that up.
You are such a dumbass.
Just the
Go
first
put
one.
my
Same with
fan
Die
together.
Hard, just the first one.
Mutating.
The first one? I'm trying to.
The first Lethal Weapon. It took place during Christmas time.
I have to watch it. I haven't seen it in so long.
You're gonna have to watch it. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in so long. It's been a long time since I watched it.
I mean, I haven't. I've only seen the fourth, but you can't top the fourth, so I won't watch the other ones. But really, what about Bad Boys? Have you seen the trilogy? I love Bad Boys.
Can we talk about water? Not
I
coming
love
from
how
the
you
sky.
say water.
Can we talk about water
water
not
right
coming
here.
from the sky?
Haley, drink it so we can hear it.
What?
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it.
Swallow
But okay.
so loud.
How do you get that? You tater.
Put it
Why
close
do
to
you?
the mic.
Why do you put your hand under your chin?
Because it drips.
Sorry, dripping. I didn't want it to drip on me.
Do you not know how to use your mouth?
I do. My mouth is
She's a
tiny. You see
lesbian.
how
Of
wide
course
this
she does.
is? Excuse me?
I said you're a lesbian. Of course you know how to use your mouth.
But apparently it's small. Not enough for a fucking water bottle to you know.
And how big of the pussies are you eating out? Are they huge?
No.
I just need my tongue for that.
Surprising.
But then again, Haley knows where a G spot is. You don't. So, do you vor it?
I'm gonna report you for misinformation.
I've
It's a
watched a
real
lot of
thing.
lesbian porn. I've never seen any of them do this when they're going down.
I had to when I made
You're
a girl
watching,
squirt.
girl.
I didn't want her juices dripping down. So,
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking vomit. So, what is this?
Just go like this when you do.
Yeah, I'll cut it underneath and then slurp it up afterwards.
it's kind of like the same thing as
Right,
like
that's too
cupping a
far.
guy's balls while you're giving him head.
Say what?
Not a big fan of that, by the way.
That's why I don't
Say
do
what?
it. He wants you to explain voring, Willow.
Voring is a kink where you enjoy and get off on the idea of swallowing someone whole.
Like a snake?
Yeah, like you don't chew or bite or anything. You just go.
I
And
can
just
do that.
swallow
I don't
them
have
whole.
teeth.
Like
the
Jeffrey
entire
Dahmer?
person. Like
Well,
No.
see,
cannibalism.
no, it's just they're
You
still
don't cook
alive.
them first.
You don't actually do it, obviously, but it's like the idea of it.
It's like when you're down there and you're eating her out and you're just like, I just want to swallow her whole. Like her whole body. I just want to consume every inch of her body.
I mean, I guess, yeah. But I mean, like I
don't know. I guess that thought has never crossed my mind.
I know. I don't like what would
Did you just call me fat?
What? I'm usually happy with where I'm at and what I'm doing. I don't need to take it to extremes. I'm already where I want to be.
Oh my God. I was at a sex shop once and the woman was trying to talk me into buying like anti-gagging spray. And I like looked at it. I'm like, this is just fucking chloroseptic spray. Like I can get it at the grocery store and this little bottle's like $20. I can get a huge one. But yeah, numbing spray makes you not gag, Amanda, just in case you needed to know.
That just
Girl, I'm a lesbian,
reminds-
so I'm never gonna have to deal with that.
That's why I didn't say your name and I said hers.
Mhm.
And you never know.
The
So
way you
it might come to
described
life.
that reminds me of that nap time spray video. This is chloroform.
it just
Chloroform came very handy after my divorce. Joking.
I'm never coming on the show ever again, bro.
I was kidding.
I'm learning things about my mother I don't need to know.
Me too.
I was joking that I chloroformed you and your sister because you guys are fucking crazy. It was a
Yeah, no,
joke.
you gave us Benadryl.
No, it was allergy
Listen,
meds that your doctor told me to give you, by the way.
To be honest, as kids of the 80s, we were drugged all the time. Okay, this is why we did as many drugs
They weren't
as we
drugged though. They were waking up in the middle of the night coughing, and the doctor said that it was allergies to give them Benadryl before they went to bed. That's not drugging.
We were drugged. No, we were drugged up the entire time. As kids, they'd give us they were like, oh yeah, if your kids are teething, just throw fucking whiskey in their mouth. Just get your kids drunk. You're fucking toddler. Yeah, get them all drunk.
A drop or two isn't going to get you drunk.
Listen, it wasn't. My grandmother would give me a fucking shot as a fucking toddler. Okay, she'd be like, here, man, and just.
My grandmother gave me wine when I was a baby.
I mean, they had to loosen you up somehow.
It's an Italian thing.
I like mimosas.
Mimosas are good. What, Davy? What?
I'm fucking speechless. That's all.
Thank God.
You just don't
go speechless
up
next time,
the entire
Mother.
show.
What? I what?
I said you should go speechless next time.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe David will finally get a chance to get a word in.
Thank you.
If he'd be right from the beginning, I'd let him finish.
You've done nothing but fucking spread misinformation this entire episode.
Yeah, I spread misinformation.
You do.
Like what?
First of all, you call me Carlos, which is not my name.
Were you not born Carlos?
I was born a human being, first of all.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you very
wasn't
much.
your name Carlos when you were born?
I was born a human. Thank you very much.
You were born with the name Carlos.
Yeah, are you saying Carloses aren't human beings?
Yes.
You're the one that you were the one that responded with you were born a human being.
But no, yes, my name for 6 months was Carlos.
Okay.
And then they crossed it out literally. I wish I still had that birth certificate. I really wish I do, because it was literally crossed out with one line on it and then written.
I wish I had a birth certificate, but I don't.
Listen, I wish you weren't born, but you know, we all can't have what we want. But anyway.
Maybe I should send you my parents' cage.
Oh boy, would I put that right there? That would go right there, prominently displayed. I'd get a dog tag on it and I'd put your name on it.
Why did they cross your name out and write a new one?
Because at 6 months old, my mother decided to change my name, and I was born in Bellevue Hospital. If those of you who don't know what Bellevue Hospital is, it is the psychiatric hospital that was famously known for housing very mentally ill people in the 80s in New York City. Mm-hmm. And that's the hospital that I was born in. So, yeah.
Is it still open?
I believe so. Yeah. It's actually like
I miss the hospital I was born in.
Not used quite.
We were born in the same hospital. At least I thought we were. I don't know anymore.
You don't have a birth certificate. How do you fucking know where you were born?
I don't.
You were probably created in a lab.
No.
She's a test tube baby.
There still would be a record of my birth. I was a home birth, obviously.
They didn't want you to. They didn't want nobody to know you were born.
The lesbians I love on TikTok gave birth to their baby.
How?
They had IVF treatment back in February, and they gave birth to their baby.
Aww.
On YouTube?
They're TikTokers, but we didn't see them actually giving birth.
You're not wrong, babe. You're not wrong. But you are not crazy.
Oh, we're at the pet name stage.
You're not crazy.
Mm.
What? I call it? She makes me feel very comfortable. I have to say that.
Which is very strange for you because you always look madly uncomfortable. Like immensely uncomfortable.
It's probably your fault, Mother.
No, because it happens on his other podcasts too. Like when he makes jokes and nobody laughs at them. But I would laugh.
Yeah, because
that
who
shit
wants
was
to say
funny.
a joke and that no one laughs at? Because then it just gets
Listen,
awkward.
a lot of times in the
To
other
be
show,
fair,
everybody's
everybody
looking.
else looks uncomfortable then too.
Everybody's always looking something up, and the other show is a nude. It's a nude show. The news show, and everybody's trying to look up
I
information.
came
So a
on the
lot of
wrong
times,
show.
Do we have to pay
yes,
for
you did.
OnlyFans?
You did come on the wrong show, Mitch.
Mitch, get naked. Wait, no, your daughter's on here. We'll do that next week.
See, he's showing his bare knee. I'll be a whore too.
If I show my knee, it won't look bare.
Oh wait, I'll show my biopsy score.
No, for the love of God.
It's right there.
It's a dot.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the name of another alter ego.
What?
Showing my shoulders and my collarbone.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
My
I'm
biopsy
talking about being a
dot.
whore.
You're not being a whore by showing a shoulder. What is this?
Tell that
like-
to the school
100
dress code.
100 years ago, yes.
No, I mean, there's a lot of places that.
Wait, so boys can wear fucking skirts and have their balls hanging out, but a girl can't show the shoulder?
Yep.
Yeah,
They couldn't do that 100
I
years
straight up
ago?
got told that at our orientation that if we have our shoulders out, we're a distraction to the boys and the teachers.
I'm sorry, but your balls hanging out of a skirt ain't?
Apparently not.
Why do you have to be so transphobic?
I'm not being transphobic. I'm trying to be on her side. I'm pro fucking woman here.
You could have used a man as an example.
I did.
No, you used a trans woman.
I said a boy in a skirt.
Cis
Why does
men
it have
can
to be
wear
trans?
skirts.
What, guys can't just go to school in skirts?
Yeah, but
Now?
kilts are long.
Why you always kind of
Guys can wear skirts.
We had a guy in my high school that wore a kilt on occasion.
Yeah, but they're long. Your
Who
balls
said
don't
that these
generally
skirts
hang
are
out.
long?
Your balls don't generally hang out of long skirts. Nobody's dick
What
in
if
their
they
balls are
have
that
a
big.
2-foot long dick?
They
then
don't.
It would.
listen,
How
I'm
do you
sorry.
know that?
I'm sorry, but having a giant wiener is not always what it's cracked up to be, okay? It's not. You
Why,
gotta
do
find
you
some
have
place to
one?
put that
How
fucking
the
thing.
fuck would you know?
He's
How the
read
fuck
a lot
wouldn't you
about
know?
it in books.
You or what? What'd you say, babe?
I said he's read a lot about it in books.
You're pushing what? 4.5,
Books.
5 inches?
I'm not
Books,
pushing
magazines.
anything. I'm pushing, well, never mind. But
Okay, thrusting what? 4.5, 5 inches?
listen, having a giant, it's not as cracked up as it doesn't
2
always.
inches does a lot of damage at 90 miles an hour.
Oh my god, what did I do?
Had it handy. I had it ready. This is about 4 and 3/4 of inches.
Now put it against your head. It's almost the size of a fucking head, and everybody's like 4 inches isn't big.
Have a
It's
tiny
almost
head, like
it's almost cleared her head. Yeah, it's almost bigger than her hands.
Yeah, I know, but why do guys have to feel like they need
it's
big
the same
dick?
height as my plushie.
And you love your plushie, right?
I do
Not
love my
like
plushie.
that.
I just need this to be happy.
God, do we have that video? That one girl that's like, "This is a day off, an entire day off." What is that video on TikTok? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about.
my finger is only 2.5 inches.
This just goes off the rails. She has a fucking measuring tape, like at the ready.
They just moved.
See, this is fun. Okay, 4 inches. This is fun. 5 inches. 6, good. 7, this is pushing it. Like,
Hold on,
and then
I
we
got
get
the
to 8.
I got the video.
8, really? That's bigger than my head, and you want to stick that inside of me?
Put it
No.
up.
9. I'm talking. 9. This is.
I don't think you know how big 12 inches is. Do you see that? Just in scale, where is that going? Not in here, okay? The average gal is gonna get about that much. Maybe this, if they're a pro, but the rest of that, completely unmanageable. This is the biggest I've ever seen in real life, but this is fine. It's completely fine. This, fabulous. Almost too big. Definitely too big. Sick day, ER, 27 club, and now I'm just skipping my next life. Anything after that is entirely unethical. I don't think we know what we're talking about.
That's what the back door is for. That channel's it stretches a lot further.
When I saw a strap on that was this long.
You are never
Are you
allowed
okay over there?
near my asshole ever.
Huh?
He said that's what the back door is for. It stretches a lot longer. And now Davy's having a stroke.
Well, I mean, you have what, like 2 miles of intestines in there?
Oh, so you want like
What
like
are you
this
talking
long?
about? You're barely 5 inches.
I didn't say for me.
Well, I mean, in reality, a woman's vaginal capacity is about 6 inches. So anything bigger than that is just unnecessary.
And I have no clue where you're getting 5 inches from.
Who?
Do you want the measure tape so you can measure?
He's not big. He's the perfect size for me.
Yeah, but 5 inches is being very generous.
I said barely 4.5.
You've said 5.
Barely.
I don't need to know my stepdad's dick size, mother.
Do you want to know your dad's?
No, I don't.
I wouldn't tell you anyway.
This is coming from the person sitting here with a tape measure, like
Go around
describing.
so unnecessary.
Yeah. Am
Yeah.
I fucking my dad? No, so I don't need to know.
Ew, why would you
Well-
even suggest that?
From what I hear, the guys that are abnormally large don't generally get nearly as hard as like a normal guy. So it might
They
actually
don't.
go
Do you
right
understand
first.
how much blood that takes? You would pass the
It
fuck out.
hurts, and they
Why?
generally suck because they
When-
don't take the time to learn technique because they think, oh, I'm big, so I don't need technique.
Do you all know all you need is
It-
this and this? That's
Yep.
all you
Listen,
need.
I learned from the Beatles is all you need is love. So that's all I know.
Oh, Davey, I got another squirrel video for you.
You sent it to me already.
Play it, please.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna get a squirrel.
I
Is
don't
this the one
have
you
it.
showed me the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love it.
This is actually pretty epic.
I love it. It's like you didn't even know what happened. Just stood
Well, don't
Find it
give
and put
the
it on.
fucks
I
away.
don't remember where you sent it to me to.
there on TikTok. I just want to know what he was thinking happened. I want to find that guy. Oh my god, I saw the saddest video today where it was an Aussie, like Nymeria, and someone came or kids came up to go trick or treating, and when the dog saw the kids, she ran and got her ball, and then when she came back, the kids walked away. She looks so sad.
Oh, this video.
I can't.
Like, that's where it was.
Hey, how you doing today?
Mind you, he has no idea that a squirrel just.
The fact that she
Got
had enough
herself out of
time
the
to
can.
lock the fucking door. You heard the door lock, right? He closed it and locked the fucking door like
I
the
don't
scroll.
know if I heard it lock. It could have been something being knocked over on the other side of the door.
He just stands there.
Or if they got one of those little knockers, slammed it hard enough.
Thank you. I don't know what you want me to do now.
Like, read the comments. The comments are great.
Who's laughing at who's nuts now? That squirrel came for revenge. I don't know what the lady did when he got it back in blood. Did he just say the squirrel got it again? The poor guy was like, what just happened? The squirrel literally said, gotcha, bitch. This is 100% a contracted hit. I think the squirrel called the pizza order in. It's like he planned it.
The delivery guy was supper confused.
Wait, play it again. Does he say again?
Thank you, squirrel. Get in again.
He said either again or I guess.
He said the squirrel got in again.
Thank you, squirrel. Get in again.
Oh, I guess.
Thank you.
Did you hear him? Stop yelling. He was so angry at her for yelling. This squirrel has some serious beef with the homeowners. He waited until she answered the door. He fucking really did. He was just chilling up here like, wait till she opens the door and gotcha, bitch. And he just jumped right in. That fucking squirrel had it out for that lady.
What did she do?
Threw away the nuts.
Well, this has been, I guess, entertaining. I don't know. Which one is it? Well, thank you, Willow. Thank you, Mitch, for joining us. Don't give me that fucking look. It's an hour and a half. We did an hour and a half today.
No, I'm talking about the fucking music. I know. I just pissed myself. I want to go change.
What?
I peed while I was laughing because you fucked with my bladder so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, Pissy Pants, where can everybody find you?
I'm gonna have to change my my Instagram handle to Kelly's Piss Pink.
Damn, that sucks.
Hey.
You can find me at Beautiful Mistake 24 on TikTok or the Unbroken Podcast on all major podcast platforms. I don't feel like naming them.
And you can find me at NW Troublemaker on Twitter. You can find me at Troublemaker Davy on TikTok, and all my information is in there. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Willow, for coming on and being on my side for most of the time.
I got you, bestie.
I appreciate you. With that, we'll see you next Friday.
Squirrel has faked its own death and then even staged a crime scene.